Hello everyone and welcome to EduTap. This video is meant for all you aspirants who are wondering about the growth opportunities as an Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner Officer in the EPFO organization. So in this video, we will be talking about what are the promotion opportunities for all those people who are posted as APFC officers in the said organization. But before moving on to that, let us first of all discuss about this wonderful guidebook that we have prepared for all of you guys who are aspiring to be APFC officers. This guidebook is a wonder book. Why? Because it contains answers for all of your questions and queries and confusions that you have regarding the said examination. So if I am at your place, the first thing that I will do right now is pause this video and then go on to the description box. Click on the link where we can download this particular guidebook absolutely free of cost, and in this guidebook you will get all the queries that you have in your mind with definitive answers. And for example, what is the APFC officer, what are the ranks and what are the perks and salary and allowances which are given to an APFC officer, how can we prepare for the said examination, what are the growth opportunities in this particular post. All this information is there in this guidebook, and the most important thing of all is that the previous year's questions which have been asked in the APFC recruitment examinations, all those questions have been provided in this guidebook with their solutions. So you can analyze the PYQs, you can find out how many questions are asked, which kinds of questions are asked in this examination, and then you can decide whether you can prepare for this examination or not. So obviously it is said that before reaching out for an endeavor, you must have all the information, all the intelligence regarding that particular endeavor, and before you start preparing for the APFC examination, it is imperative that you know everything about this particular examination. Okay, so now let us come to the topic of the day. The topic is what are the growth opportunities. So if you are posted as an Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner officer in the EPFO organization, now this particular post is a non-ministerial grade 1 post, right? And you are posted as Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner. At this stage you are in the pay band 3, right, with 15,600 to 39,100 is your salary, while the grade pay is 5,400, right? So obviously as an Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner you will be operating for about 4 or 5 years, and during these 4 or 5 years your salary, your grade pay will be fixed at 5,400, while the rest of the emoluments, they will vary from 15,600 to 39,100. Now this is exclusive of the other perks and allowances that you get as a government servant. For example, the home rent allowance or the other dearness allowance and all those things they will be different from this particular pay band that you are getting, right? And after 4 and 5 years and with a satisfactory record, you will then be promoted to the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 2nd, and again after 4 or 5 years you will be promoted to Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 1. So at the 2nd Regional Provident Fund Commissioner level, you are in pay band 3. The salary is 15,600 to 39,100, while the grade pay it rises up to 6,600, right? And in the pay band 3, 15,600 to 39,100, your grade pay rises to 7,600 in the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 1. Now what is the difference? If here we are talking about the monetary difference, the financial gains that you accrue when you rise up to the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner post, but what are the challenges or what are the role increments that you get here? So Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner is obviously operating at the ground level. He has to oversee all the enforcement officers, all the accounting officers under the EPFO, while the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner, he has a group of APFCs working under him, and he had to take care of the day-to-day management of his circle. Next, if you get on to be promoted to the Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 1, here there is a very minute difference between both these posts. It basically depends upon the area where you are posted. So you might be in a certain area where a lot of empaneled organizations are there, a lot of establishments which are covered by EPFO are there. It may be a very financially active city like Mumbai or some metropolitan city, and therefore there you are as Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 1, while in other remote areas it can be Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 2nd, right? After 4 or 5 years from Regional Provident Fund Commissioner 1, you will get posted to Additional Central Provident Fund Commissioner the 2nd, right? And here your grade pay rises to 8,700, and your other emoluments are from 37,400 to 67,000 of rupees. Now this is the highest pay band that you get in the EPFO organization, right? So Additional Central Provident Fund Commissioner, then Additional Central Provident Fund Commissioner 1, and Central Provident Fund Commissioner, who's the highest officer here, and he's a secretary rank officer. So a central provident fund commissioner is basically equivalent to a secretary to the Indian government, you know, right? Indian governments in various ministries, there are secretaries there, right? For example, home secretary is there, the secretary responsible for the revenue management, the secretary responsible for corporate affairs. So at the same rank you will be there at the post of central provident fund commissioner. So about 4 or 5 years you get for regional provident fund commissioner, then for provident fund commissioner 1, then additional central provident fund commissioner, then additional central provident fund commissioner 1, then central provident fund commissioner, right? So 1 2 3 4 5, in around 20 years you will be getting these secretary ranks. So it is again a very lucrative thing. And again, in the course of these promotions, now these promotions, they are very transparent, right? It is not something where you expect that you have to, you know, do some undue things in order to get promoted fast. The course of promotion is quite transparent, right? And some promotions, this is not the case that some promotions will be delayed or some promotions will not be there. The promotions will happen timely, and with the due course of time, the EPFO organization is also expanding fast, right? So with this expansion also, new workforce will be added on to the EPFO, and yes, you can expect that your promotions will be there on a timely basis, and you will be getting all these emoluments on a timely basis, and you will also get to have additional responsibilities as an APFC officer as your career progresses, right? So this is all that you should know about this promotion opportunities that we know at the present times. And this, in my opinion, is a very lucrative career that a person can aspire for if he's aspiring for a government service and a service to the society, right? So if you have any other queries about this particular APFC examination, you can join our workshops. These workshops are conducted on a weekly basis, and limited seats are available on these workshops, and these workshops are obviously absolutely free of cost. If you want to register for them, you can go to the description box given below, and you can click on the link and then register yourself, and you will get the get a mail where you will be notified about where and when you can join this workshop. This workshop will answer all your queries, any doubts, any confusions that you have about this examination or about the strategy that you can adopt for this examination, or if you are still in a conundrum whether you should appear for this exam or not, whether you should prepare for this exam or not. If you are preparing for some other exam like UPSC or some other regulatory bodies exam, and you are wondering whether this exam is a is a good match for you or not, whether your preparation for that original exam coincides with this exam or not, or whether you should skip those exams and go for this opportunity, any of these doubts that you have, you can get those doubts resolved in this workshop, and then you will be able to make a much more informed decision whether you can go for this exam. Okay. And in addition to this, if you have already decided for this particular course, particular examination, particular APFC preparation, then EduTap has offered you these master packs, test series plus and test series courses. You can go for these courses, check out the description box, and there you will find the links for the demo courses, the starter packs, and then you can there you can go and check out the kind of and the quality of course that we are providing for you, and then you can decide whether you have to subscribe it or not, right? So this is all from my side in this video. Please keep on studying and keep on growing. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.